We're going to welcome back the YouTube audience. CLG FC episode 243. We are pretty much. I mean, this is it, man. Hey, Blockbuster, where are you, bud? You have turned professional, my man. Blockbuster has turned professional. He's basically turned 17, which means his pre-agreed upon contract kicks in, which is signed for essentially till the end of next season, and it has a club option for another year. Obviously, we're going to wind up triggering that. So Blockbuster will be 18 by the time this contract runs out, and then we'll trigger the extension. He'll be 19, so we can get him an improved deal by then. But yeah, Blockbuster is now professional. So congratulations, Blockbuster. Really, it just means you have 2 seasons left in the under 18s essentially, and then you're gonna be back up here, right? Here's the big games. Almondbury Woolpack hosting Mossley. And this one, quite a wild affair. I'm going to put some music back on so my headphones don't die. Oh my God, that was so loud. Right. Harding in the 23rd minute for Mossley. Got things started for them. Kennedy in the 39th leveled it for Almondbury Woolpack. Wood in the 61st put Mossley back in front. Brazier in the 73rd, leveled it again for Almondbury Woolpack. They would split the points. That's good news for Cross Hills, who are still trying to sneak into a playoff spot. Mossley on 55 now. They haven't quite secured a playoff spot. Almondbury Woolpack, that's a big point in their fight against relegation. In the relegation scrap, they're up to 31-3, clear the drop. Bickerstaff hosting Earlham. Miller's 88th minute penalty is enough to sink Earlham. Bickerstaff will run out the 1-0 winners. They are 9th. They move up to 40 points. That is going to basically secure them safety. I mean, they were already there pretty much, but, you know, it is official now. And Earlham, that's a really bad loss. They have had some terrible run of form. Earlham started so well. They lost 6 straight, including the FA Vaz. Then they went on a tear, and they won 4 out of 5 in the league, drew another one. Then they lost, sure, but they won 3 of their next 5 games after the draw. And they were sitting pretty, and since then they have won 1 game in their oh, that is horrendous form. What is that? 1 game and 1 win in 16 since the Burskoff win. We smoked them 7-2 as well. 1 win in 16. That is hideous. That is some Mephistophelian work right there. And it's not good. Wow. There's got to be a lot of pressure on them. They are now only a point above the drop. Cross Hills 4-2 over Ramsbottom United. That's a big win for Cross Hills as well because they're chasing Ramsbottom. Huge result for them. Zwick in the 13th minute put Ramsbottom United ahead, but Hazeldine in the 36th leveled it for Cross Hills. Thompson in the 38th got another one to make it 2-1 Cross Hills. They would make it 3-1 through Knight's 65th minute goal, 4-1 through Thompson's 74th minute strike, and Ramsbottom United pulled one back in the 88th minute to make it 4-2, but the game was already too far gone. Cross Hills, big win. They're within 2 points of the playoff places now, which Ramsbottom United, they are chasing. Mossley are 4 points ahead of them, so there's still 3 teams in the fight for the playoffs. And FC Isle of Man are in that fight. Like, they're not mathematically eliminated from playoff contention, but they are definitely up against it. They can finish with a max 54 points, so really Ramsbottom win any remaining game, and FC Isle of Man are going to be hopeless to make the playoffs. Sutton reserves, Silsden reserves. Holmes in the 32nd minute for Sutton Reserves scores to put them ahead, and then Tullett for Silsden Reserves was sent off. He was dismissed from play in the 44th minute. Murphy scored an added time at the end of the first half. That made it 2-0 Sutton Reserves at the break. Second half, Dickin in the 60 minutes got one back despite Silsden being down to 10 men. That made it 2-1. But Murphy in added time, not added time. Murphy in the 90th minute from the penalty marker slammed the door in Silsden Reserves' face. The win pulls Sutton Reserves out of the drop and above Earlham. They are now up to 13th, 2 points above the drop. Silsden Reserves are now 4 adrift from safety. There is only 3 to play in this league. So, it's getting spicy. Bay Hazeldine is Player of the Week. We got Main Road. 16th place Main Road. To end the stream tonight, we got 5 days to the fixture. When we come back next stream, we'll have the remaining 2 games left. We do have a watch party this summer, by the way. We have the 2034 FIFA World Cup that we're going to be watching. Going to be a long tournament, so weekly staff meeting. That's fine. It's fine for Jones, but we're moving on from Brott. And the rest is fluff. K-League preview. Literally, the K-League is about to start. We're about to end our season, and the K-League is about to start. Summer leagues, man. Summer football is great. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I don't want to be going to a game when it's freaking 10, minus 10. I want to go to a game when it's, 30. I'd rather go to a game that's 30 than minus 10. Right, leagues in focus. Leagues in focus. We're not gonna do an extended one. We'll do a quick one. We'll start with MLS. The New York Red Bulls are top of the East. Then it's Inter Miami, New England Revolution, Charlotte FC, Chicago Fire, Cincinnati FC, or FC Cincinnati, Orlando City, Columbus Crew, and then the Philly Union. Toronto FC and Montreal Impact are a point outside looking in. In the West, Portland Timbers are the best team in MLS. Then it's San Jose Earthquakes. The Scum are in third. Colorado Rapids are fourth. Houston Dynamo fifth. Austin FC are sixth. LA Galaxy seventh. Vancouver Whitecaps eighth. FC Dallas is ninth. Sporting Kansas City and St. Louis City are 2 points on the outside looking in. Premier League, Arsenal are top by 5 over Chelsea. Man City are third. Bournemouth are fourth. Spurs are fifth. Villa sixth. Newcastle seventh. Sunderland are 8th. Man United are in 12th. Liverpool are in 15th. Burnley 5 points above the drop over Sheffield Wednesday. Brentford and Sheffield United are both 8 adrift. Sky Bet Championship, West Ham lead the league over Bristol City by 3 points. Bristol City themselves leading the playoff places by a point over Hull, Forest, Fulham, and Swansea. Norwich and Cardiff, both 3 points on the outside looking in. At the bottom, QPR 2 points above the drop over Barnsley. Portsmouth are 8 adrift in 22nd. Blackburn are down. They are 18 adrift. There is only 5 left to play. Skybet League 1, Derby are going up to the championship. They are promoted. Not quite champions yet, but they do lead the league by 7 points over Plymouth. Who themselves lead the playoff places by 6 points over Stoke, Reading, Charlton, and Milton Keynes. Bolton and Leyton Orient are on the outside looking in by goal difference. And then you got Newport County, who are 2 points on the outside looking in ninth. Down at the bottom, Lincoln and Burton are both a point above the drop. Colchester are above the drop only on goal difference by 5 goals over Wimbledon. Crawley are 4 adrift in 22nd. South Shield 6 adrift in 23rd. South End 12 adrift in 24th. They have 4 to play. Skybet League 2, Scunthorpe's return to the Football League still sees them top of League 2 by a point over Cambridge, who are in the second promotion spot by a point over Woking, who lead the playoff places by a point over Walsall, Bristol Rovers, Bradford, and Wigan. Preston are 2 points on the outside looking in. At the bottom, York are 2 points above the drop over Notts County, who have been dumped back into the drop. Yeovil are going to be relegated out of the Football League. They are 14 points adrift with 12 left available, 4 to play in Skybet League 2. Vanarama National, Macclesfield lead the league by 4 points over Sutton, Worthing, Solihull Moors, Harrogate, Forest Green Rovers, and Shrewsbury. Macclesfield need 2 wins from the remaining 3 games in order to secure the title. Hereford, in the meantime, are 3 points on the outside looking in. At the bottom, Maidenhead are a point above the drop over Northampton Town. Gateshead are 7 adrift in 22nd. Gillingham are 8 adrift in 23rd. The Dorking Wanderers are down. They are 18 adrift. There is only 3 left to play. Vanarama North, AMC Found have secured at least a playoff place. They lead the league by a point over Altrincham, Fleetwood, Chester, Morecambe, Pexhill, and Marine. Tamworth and Accrington are both 2 points on the outside looking in. At the bottom, Southport above the drop by a single point over Rugby Town and Darlington, who are 21st and 22nd. Real Bedford 2 points adrift in 23rd. Apley Bridge are down. They are 13 adrift with only 3 games to play. Vanarama South, AFC Sudbury lead the league by 2 points over Cray, CK Andover, Mersham, and Bath. All 5 of those have secured at least a playoff spot. Margate and Berkhamsted are the last 2 playoff positions currently. Dartford and Bowers and Pitsea are 3 points on the outside looking in. At the bottom, Dover have pulled themselves out of the drop, and so have Southall Athletic. They are a point above the drop over Farnborough. Lewes are 4 adrift. St. Albans in 22nd. St. Albans City are 5 adrift in 23rd. Billericay are down. They are 20 adrift, again with only 3 to play. The league directly above us, Broughton Amateurs are the champions. It's guaranteed because they are 11 points clear with only 3 games to play in that league. Broughton Amateurs going up to the 8th level of English football next season. Rochdelians have secured at least a playoff spot with 104 points. Barlick Wanderers, Hattersley, and Addingham are currently the other playoff position teams. Old Stretfordians are 6 points on the outside looking in. At the bottom, Sandbach are 6 points above the drop over Laird's. Prestwich Hayes are 7 adrift in 22nd. Highgrove are currently 15 adrift in 23rd. Withenshaw are down. They are 16 adrift. They have 3 to play. Highgrove, by the way, they're 15 adrift with 5 to play, which means any game they fail to win or any game that Sandbach picks up a point in will be enough to relegate Highgrove. Thank you for the follow, Pat Witz. I appreciate it, brother. Welcome in. How you doing? Great to have you along. We are doing a level 20 to the top and with a custom club, and we are headed into a main road fixture, a point, a singular point. It's all that. What league is it? It is the Northwest Counties League, Division 1 North. So level 10 in England. We started in the 20th level. We are in the 10th. This is season 11. And we are, that's deep. Yeah, we used Dan FM Database's England level 20 database save to start down at the actual foot of the English football pyramid. And we are on our way to the top, hopefully. It is a custom club with custom members. I am a former Counter-Strike commentator and fan of Counter-Logic Gaming, the old esports organization. They don't exist anymore. They folded in 2023. So all of the members who were a part of this team, or who are a part of this team, had some former connection to Counter Logic Gaming. Um, whether it's myself as a former commentator, you still playing FPS? No, I don't. I don't play nor commentate them anymore. I do commentate Unreal Tournament actually, but that's an arena shooter. So I commentate that. I don't really. I play it very occasionally, um, but I'm nowhere near as good as the guys that have been playing it for 20 years. That's for sure. Um, so, why you coming here from CS by any chance, or did you find me via FM? How'd you find the stream actually? Uh, so, but yeah, I used to be a commentator. I retired from commentary, Counter Strike commentary at least. But no, saw you on Discord. Sick, got you. Cool. I appreciate you coming in, man. I used to commentate Counter Strike, but I retired from that in March of 2024, and that's when I became an FM streamer. I picked FM back up. I mean, I've been playing Football Manager since 2010, but it was a come and go kind of thing. Like I played it 2010 to 2014. I played it a lot. 2016 to 2018, I played it a lot, and then in between, I didn't really play it at all. But YFM, I really enjoy the game. I have the most hours in Football Manager of any other game in Steam, like without a shadow of a doubt. If I go to my Steam page, my top 8 games in terms of hours played, right? FM 2012. Did you get hooked? Yeah. FM 2012 is my top game played with 2,800 hours. 2,831. FM 16 is 2,442. CS is 1,719, and 1,300 hours of that is pure commentary. Football Manager 2010, I have exactly 1,500 hours on the nose. Euro Truck Simulator 2 is 5th with 1,180. Dead or Alive 5 Last Round is 5th with 754. This game is now my 7th most played game all time on Steam with 669 hours. And then FM20 has 630 hours in it. So literally, of the top 8 games all time I've played on Steam, 5 of them are Football Manager. And it will be first soon, I know. I don't think this one will be first, because I'd have to play it for 2,200 more hours. But we'll see. Definitely FM 2016 is going to be first, because I'm eventually going to stream at bottom to top for you guys on that one, because the England level 23 database I have on that's fucking insane. It's so sick. So I will eventually do another bottom to top with a non-custom club, with an actual club in that save, but that's way in the future. Um, so, but yeah. Um, and then FM23 has 165 hours. And that's gonna go up because I'm streaming that tomorrow. So Insta Central over Earlham. Story in the 19th minute got Insta Central in the lead, 1-0. James was then dismissed from play in the 61st minute. Fallon in the 90th added a second for Insta Central to stop any potential comeback. And Insta Central with a big win to move up to 7th. Earlham, in the meantime, another opportunity where they drop points. They are only a point above the drop, sitting in 14th. That's now 1 win in Earlham's last 17 games. It's woeful. You started FM 12 to 16, stopped, came back in 21. Yeah, it comes and goes. You never really play it. I commemorate the people that play it every single year, year in, year out, like consistently. But like for me, it always comes and goes. And I play different versions. Like I have an FM 10 save going right now, an FM 16 save. I have an FM 14 save. I have an FM 23 save, and I have an FM 24 save. So It's one of those things where it definitely comes. I play different saves to keep the game fresh, but yeah. Uh, no, this is the recent form analysis. It takes a minute. There we go. Uh, right. Transfer window is closed, even though we're in an amateur division. We got 1 day to go until main road. This is it. If we get a draw, we're going up as champions. So, but yeah, welcome in. I play other games, by the way, on stream. I play Football Manager 23, Football Manager 24. I play Hearts of Iron 4, Rise of Nations, Action Taimanen, Pangya. Occasionally you'll see things like Euro Truck Simulator 2, the F1 game series, Goddess of Victory Nikkei. I'm going to try to figure out what's causing the FPS drop when I have OBS and Stellar Blade open, but if I can fix the FPS drop, then I'll be playing Stellar Blade on stream as well. So, we are 2 to 5 favorites now. You're winning F1 Manager? No, the driving sim. The actual F1 game, like F1 25, F1 24, F1 23. So we're 2 to 5 favorites. Draw 10 to 3. Main road 13 to 2. Let's kick this pre-match press conference off with the first question from Shung Jae Yoon over at Spot TV News. So I see. Yeah, I actually tried F1 Manager 22 and I just did not like it. I didn't like it. Cookie seems to be carrying the side of many things. Yes, that's fine. That's right. You got one of the best. That's right. You just asked me the same fucking question, man. Oh, you're not alive. Akuyun's main road side of look defensively, league defensively. That kind of thing. Every game of football is different. Burger's a good manager for us to expect an easy game Sunday. No. Without fearing them. Can we expect Blasphemous to get more first time? I think must be patient with him. But yeah, there we go. Same. Got F121, then stopped. Then 24 came out for free and took it. Yeah, I see. Let's get this done. Absolutely. The thing is with 24, it handled awful. But a lot of people have said that 25 feels as good as the game has felt in years. So I definitely want to pick up 25 because it looks good too. 24, the handling model was fucking awful on the game. So, but I think I've been playing 12 actually. The only reason I haven't finished my career on this save is because or on the stream is because OBS and F112 have started to have a graphical conflict where it crashes OBS. So I should, and my driver was up to date as about a week ago, so I should check it again. But yeah, I might have to finish that career mode off stream. West Ham beat Rotherham 1-0. So F1 2012 to me is still the best F1 game that's been. I will allow that. F1 2012 is still the best game I think in the series. My bad, I meant F1 Manager, but saw the F1 21 looks sick graphics. Right, it does, yes. So, if you're wondering what word got caught up in Automod, it was graphics. So, yeah. But yeah. No, anyway, it is match day against Main Road. I also have a crap ton of players in the database, by the way, which I'm hoping rolls off. Where are we at actually with players? I think it's like 390,000. We broke back above the 400,000 mark. So right. Yeah, I broke back above 400,000. 520K. Listen, I made the mistake of having every league enabled as playable for like at least the opening 3 seasons of the save, and then I turned most of them on view. I turned basically all of them on view only, and then it didn't get any better. It got like better for like 2 seasons. So then I turned them all off, except for like Hong Kong and Japan were still enabled, and some other leagues. And then I was just like, I just gotta cut everything. So MLS is going to be remain playable. Korea will always remain view only, and then as we go up the divisions, we're knocking off the divisions below us. So, um, right. Hey, Crack has turned professional. Crack Attack is professional. What's his contract? His contract goes to the end of the next season, and we also have a 1 year option on it as well. So there you go. Crack Attack is professional now. Okay. Logic FC under-18s win the National Under-18s Northwest League. Green shine to CLG FC under-18s triumph. The match report: Anthony Brown in the 22nd, Gavin Green in the 41st. I have no idea why Blockbuster was not played again. Neither was Matthew Gonzalez, even though I tried to force them into the squad. But yeah, 2-0. They are up, and are not up, but they are champions again of the Under-18s League. Right. By the way, Pat, I'm assuming it's Pat Witz, but the entire series is on YouTube. So if you're interested in previous episodes and where we've come and how far and what we've done, bam, there it is. It's the whole CLGFC series is on YouTube. Every single game we play is cut into an episode. All of the off-season activity, like the World Cup and Euros watch parties, are also part of the recorded and uploaded and part of the save. So all of the stuff that we do, or a lot of the stuff that we do on this channel, is uploaded in a playlist as well. So like they're separated by game. So like Hearts of Iron is not, like Rise of Nations is not, but Unreal Tournament is, Action Time is, F1 is, and the Football Manager content is. The only thing that's not is the FM23 save, and that's going to be tomorrow. So you guys are going to see that tomorrow, which is the longest save. Right, Bradley are playing FC Isle of Man. That's a tough game for them. They're a tricky side, FC Isle of Man. We got Main Road. We're going to tightly mark Saeed Hamid Azizi. And we are going to get into it. I need to do this again. Yeah, Joe Jones, Akoni Kun, thank you. Charlie Wildman. Where are you, bud? Joe Jones. Let's bring in Charlie Wildman actually as a sub. We're going to manually save the game. And then we're getting into it. So. Sorry. I just uploaded episode 235 tonight, actually. And we're recording 243 right now. So we're not very far behind. That's for sure. Right. It is time to go. A win, a draw, and we get a trophy lift. Can the boys do it? They are 0-1-4 in their last 5. We are 5 wins from 5. We are always going to press Connor McKay. The fans expect the win. Don't let them down. There we go. Easy dub. You never know in FM. We're in our 4-1-1-3-1. Let's I'm sorry. We gotta play our walkout song. I totally forgot about our walkout song, y'all. We got our walkout song. Let's play our walkout song. Here we go. We're in our 4-1-1-3-1. They're in a 4-4-2. Darius Bradley, 5 matches, 1 red, 13 yellows. Here we go. And we are underway. We are in the black with the blue. They are in the red with the black stripes. We are at home as well. We can win the title in front of our home fans. You have to think that's enough to bring out the attendance, right? We've had decent attendance, but surely that's enough to bring it all out. Spaps, I think he's offsides. He's not. It's headed clear. Anyway, Parks will pick it up. Here's Parks on the left-hand side. Twinkle. Twinkle for the cutback for me. Akonikun. Cookies. Blast one. It's into the brick wall behind the goal. Here's Cookies. And Phil's got smoked tonight. Sheamus running in. Sheamus. Penalty. Penalty early on. I'm going to take it. And we got ourselves an early 1-0 lead. I'll take it. What a start. What a start. What a brilliant pen, actually. Early lead here. Right, Adams gets us restarted. Header won by McKay. Sheamus finds the second ball, though. Good pass on the outside the boot to Cookies. Back to Jack. Jack. Parks. Sheamus. Twinkle. Akonikun. Parks. Back to Jack. Jack. Sheamus. Goes all the way back for Brott. Will reset the field. Forward for Snicky. Header one. Fought to Garcia. Did he stay on sides? Yes, he did. Goes for goal. And it's off the brick wall behind the goal. Ball over the top. Frack will knock it down. Here's Frack going for Parks on the switch. He's pressed, so it goes back to Jack. Back to Parks. Inside for Snicky. Back for Twinkle. Parks. Good passing. Finds Sheamus on the left. Space to run maybe. He's getting double marked. The cut back inside to Akunikun. Just to alleviate some of the pressure. Back for Parks. Parks. Jack. Back for Parks. Twinkle trying to feed Sheamus. He stayed on there. It's a good ball. Sheamus with the cross. Snicky, and it's over the top of the goal. Really good movement to free Sheamus on the left and trying to get that ball into the box, but we just couldn't capitalize on it. Right, and here's Adams to get us restarted. Range starting to fall. And Akunikun wins the header. Snicky's got it now. Snicky. Spaps. Frack. Frack looking for me. Has found me. Over to Twinkle. Back to Jack. And it's going all the way back to Brott. We're going to reset the field once more. Back for me. Cookies. Got to turn. He needed to turn the other way. Didn't really do well there, Cookies. Because I thought if he turned, he could have fed Spaps. But now the ball has to switch. Snicky. Finding Sheamus, who had to come back from an offside position. So it goes back to Snicky because he's got no momentum. But Cookies has momentum. He's on sides, and he's hit off the post. Off the post. Here's a Kunikun free kick. Oh, it's off the post again. The free kick specialist almost scored another one. Two woodworks here in the opening 23 minutes. Cookies from the throw. Twinkle, Frack, cross comes in. Snicky, can they get there? No. It's knocked down myself. Maybe go for goal. Spaps, just shoot. Why is it going back to Parks, man? Just shoot. I trained on long shots. I don't know why I shot Parks with a long shot, though. And Adams puts it out. It goes over by the food truck. And it'll be a corner. Here's Frack to take it. Whipped in. It's headed up, not out. Comes back to Frack. He's hit it first time. That's good header from Spaps, but Adams has come over to reach it, come over to meet it, and that will be the end of the attack. Here's Adams. Twinkle knocked it down, but right to Fahy. Azizi now, who was the one to being marked. Sheamus, really good tackle from him. Back to Parks, and now Sheamus can turn with it. Twinkle, is it going to go back to Parks? Yes. Sending Sheamus down the line. Sheamus waiting for maybe a cutback. Somebody to take the space. Twinkle has. Twinkle trying to maybe cut the defenders. Finds the cross. Spaps back post. A little too deep. Knocks it down. Cookies! And it's 2. Right on the stroke of a half hour. Cookies has scored. We have a 2-0 lead. Two 0. Here's Jones, Garcia. They want to get one back. That's a big tackle from me that'll roll out. It'll be a throw. Bradley have leveled after going down against Isle of Man. Remember, if they fail to win or we pick up a point, if they fail to win or we pick up a point, we are the champions. Right now, both are happening. They're failing to win because they're 1-1 draw, and we're picking up the points. Akonikun trying to bring it forward. Spaps, is he going to find a ball over the top? No. Cuts back inside for me. Twinkle. Cookies. Back for Jack. Twinkle. Over the top. Spaps. What a ball. Spaps. Snicky. It's in! Snicky with their 26th goal of the season. 26 goals. The club is this is game 32 for the club. I was trying to see how many did Snicky play? Snicky's played 29, and they've got 26 goals. This being, is it counting that? 25 goals. So no, this is Snicky's 30th game, and they have 26 goals in 30 games. That's pretty good. Snicky, that's a bad pass to Sheamus. Azizi comes away with it. Azizi trying to be closed down by 3. Finds the ball forward for Faunch. Big tackle. He's knocked it away from him. Here's Garcia. Back to right. Right, McKay. Main Road trying to level forehand. Remember, they are in a relegation battle. They need points to try and stay up. Parks with a throw deep in our own defensive third. Back to Jack. Jack for Parks. For Akonikun. For Sheamus. Back to Parks. Akonikun. Jack. Twinkle. Fans love the passing. Not maybe that much one so much. Clark cut it out. Here's Herbert. Back to Clark. Back to Herbert. Going for the looping ball forward. Garcia was the intended target. Frack will take it cleanly and uncontestedly. You'll give it back to Broughton. Now we can build from the back again. Myself. Frack. Forward for Spaps. Nice stuff. Spaps. Is he going to send Cookies? No. Back inside for Twinkle, but Funch has taken it off of him, and now Garcia's got it on the left-hand side for Main Road. Main Road, that is blocked. It'll be a corner for Main Road here late in the first half. McKay takes it back post. The Brott wall himself, will grab it out of the air. Cookies, Akonikun, Spaps, Cookies, Spaps over to Frack. Frack on the overlap. He'll take it here on the right-hand side. Back for me. Twinkle, Akonikun, good ball. Finding Spaps on the looping ball. He might get there first. He did, but Wright was in the way to block the cross, and that'll go out for a corner. Here comes Frack to take the corner. Whipped in near post. I couldn't reach it. Akonikun knocked it down. Back for Cookies. Cookies. Finds Snicky. That's a good tackle. Gannon clears it. I've knocked it down for Frack, though. We could go again. Frack trying to wait until people come back on side. Twinkle. Jack, switch the ball. Switch the ball, Jack. Yep. Coney Kuntz, keep switching it. Sheamus, cut out from underneath him. Sheamus, big counter tackle, and he somehow kept that in. Sheamus whips it in. Sticky! Goal kick. Sneaky wins the header. Sheamus, the Konikun, going for Spaps on the right-hand side. Back for Cookies. Cookies trying to take it and run. Trying to take it by his man. Takes it by two defenders. Stick falls to Snicky. And they blast it over. Fourth officials indicated a minimum of 2 minutes of added time at the end of the first half. Here's Spaps. Cookies. Going for the looping ball for Sheamus on the switch. Back for Parks. Parks, I think Sheamus might have been on. No, he was not. Flag is up on the far side. Sheamus was offsides, and that is halftime. They have had one shot. It wasn't on target. We have had 10-4 on target, 1.97. Actually, we've had 74% possession as well. And we are doing brilliantly. One hand on the trophy. 45 minutes separate us and it. Here's Snicky. That's a kickoff highlight. We always get these. These don't usually lead to goals or anything. That might be the end of it there. Yep. Yep. So, right. Cookies. Spaps. Space to run on the right-hand side. Too heavy a touch. Right has cut it out. Jones. Back inside. Parks knocks that away. Cookies has got it. Akonikun. Good ball to Sheamus. Maybe dragged him a little bit too wide. Where's the counter ball? Sheamus, the cross. No, it's the cut back to Twinkle for Parks. Parks is inside the box. Goes for goal. Parks has scored. It's his first goal of the season, Parks. He hasn't scored all season. And he comes away with a goal that pretty much has sealed this title and promotion to the 9th level of England. There you have it. 4-0. Went to get some coffee and it's 4-0. Yeah. Parks just scored. Essentially, I scored a pen in the 7th minute. Cookies has scored. And that was Cookies' 13th goal of the season. Snicky just scored their 26th goal of the season, 26th goal of the season, and Parks has just scored his first goal. Parks is he's our left back, and he's literally scored the first goal of the season for himself, and it comes in the game we could clinch the title. Sheamus whips this in. I've headed it up and over. Adams will get us restarted here. Oh my God, it's a race for the ball. The keeper wins it. And Parks is just going to take possession of that here in the back line. That is a bad pass. He's just scored a goal and then he's just gifted the ball. Azizi coming in. Garcia. That's headed away by Jack. He's done well to win that. And that will be a corner for Main Road. Main Road fighting against. They are currently in the drop. They're in a relegation battle. They are fighting against the drop. We are going for the title. We are 4-0 up. This could basically seal both fates for Main Road and us here today. We're at home as well. So, headed forward by Clark. Funch has it. He gives it to McKay. Did he stay on is the question. No, he didn't. I thought he was off. He's out. Main Road will be relegated. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't think it'll be mathematical, but there's a chance after this fixture, they're 5 points adrift with 2 to play. I mean, once you get into a situation like that, you're pretty much going down, you know? Brat's going to grab that one. He's going to restart playing. I got to be careful of the ads because I see the timer down there. I have 2 snoozes. I'll use one more. So here's Snicky. Jack. Jack forward for Snicky. Bad pass to Cookies. Right cuts it out. Jones has it. Funch has stayed on side. That's for sure. It's a 2v1. Funch decided to go for goal instead of pass it, and Brott will easily collect that. Here's Gannon. Heads it forward. Funch down for Azizi. Azizi being pressed pretty hard. Still running free with it. Here comes the cross. I've headed it out unnecessarily maybe for a corner, but it is a corner. Half hour to play. I'm an idiot. I just realized I've named no defensive subs to the bench. I have literally 4 offensive subs on the bench. Here's Fahy. Herbert. Faunch is the target. Did he stay on side? Yes, he did. Faunch the cross. That's deflected out for a corner. Can't believe I've done that to myself. Brott grabs that. First sub is going to be the man, the myth, the legend, Simon Roger Mukendi. For those that don't know, Simon Roger Mukendi is a guy who statistically looks like he should be ass. Like he's just not got a lot going on for him. But when we sub him on, boy, does he score. And I can't explain why, but he does. Garcia had a great opportunity, but he's hit that over into the brick wall behind the goal. Here's a Konikun. Cookies. Spaps. Offsides, I believe. No, it's just going to go behind for a goal kick. A Konikun. Free kick. Oh, he's trying. Oh. Adams with a good save. That might be a Konikun's last action here. Charlie Wildman will come on for Konikun. I feel bad because Konikun's unreal at free kicks, but he's approaching gas status. Spaps is also approaching gas status, so the final sub will be Joe Jones. Here's Spaps. Spaps has picked it up, though. Spaps, the cutback. Snicky for Mukendi. Wildman, Mukendi! And it's a great save from Adams. I thought Mukendi should have taken it the first time anyway, but he didn't. And Joe Jones comes on for Spaps. Here's Jack. He'll take the corner now that Shia misses off. Whipped in. Herbert heads it away. Wildman will come up with it. It's going to go back to Jack. Should go back to Frack. Everybody reset over the top. Did Jones stay on side is the question. Yes, he did. The cross deflected into the arms of Adams. Brott and myself get play restarted. Wildman, Joe Jones, 4-0. We're in the 85th. It's looking like it's going to be a party here at the Faithful Wall. Jack. Jones keeps it in. He didn't want to send him down the line. Good cross. Gannon will head it away. Mukendi will run it down. His cross deflected out. It will be another corner. Jack will take it. Whipped in. Herbert heads it clear. Wildman knocks it down. McKay. Wildman comes back with it. Finds Jack. Cross. Back post. Jones. Is he there? Over the top. Adams will get play restarted again. Cookies wins the header that time. Joe Jones with it now. Cutting back inside. Wildman. Simon. Roger Mukendi. Good turn. Really good turn for Mukendi. Parks. Cuts back inside. Gannon just cuts it clear. Jack comes down with it at midfield. Parks. Jack. Maybe a chip over the top for Wildman. Gannon will put it out for a corner. Here's Jack on the corner. Whipped in, headed up. And that is the end of the highlight. Bradley are leading at Isle of Man. Here's McKay with a free kick. And that is not on goal. The fourth officials indicated a minimum of 3 minutes of added time. I've been booked. I'm going to just tell myself ease off tackles. No reason to get anything further. That's headed up and down. That is the full-time whistle. 4-0. Myself from the penalty marker in the 7th. Cookies in the 30th. Snicky in the 33rd. Parks in the 47th. We are the champions. Farewell. Boom, 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 boom. Right. We are going up to the 9th tier. It feels so good. We're getting closer to the ultimate goal. One promotion from the bottom to the top division. I just got started from the bottom. I don't know why I got that achievement. We're not going up to the top division, but we are going up to the 9th division. FC Isle of Man, Bradley, Steve Stevenson's 21st minute goal gave FC Isle of Man the early advantage. Donovan leveled it in the 23rd for Bradley. Lewis in the 49th doubled the Bradley advantage, or I should say put Bradley in front. Mason doubled the Bradley advantage in the 82nd, and Lewis shut the door and added time at the end of the second half. 4-1 for Bradley. They're not champions, but they are at least a playoff team. They've also eliminated FC Isle of Man from being a playoff team. Earlham Squires Gate, what a win for Squires Gate. Earlham, man, what's going wrong at Earlham? Keene's 45th minute penalty gave Earlham the advantage, but Kelly in the 60th and Kelly in the 89th overturned the advantage in favor of Squires Gate. They win. They move up to 40th points. They are now 10th. Earlham have one win in their last 17 games in the league. Literally one win in half a season. Mossley hosting Clitheroe. Cross Hill's got a big help because Clitheroe managed to hold Mossley. Pritchard's 4th minute goal was canceled out by Sharp's 43rd for Clitheroe. Cooney put Clitheroe in front 2-1. But that advantage was canceled out by Wood in the 89th minute for Mossley. 2-2 it finishes. Mossley only pick up a point. Cross Hills, if they win, they'll move up to 54 points. And they will actually leapfrog Ramsbottom United because the best thing could have happened if you're a Cross Hills supporter. Mossley failed to win. Ramsbottom United lost. Reed's goal in stoppage time at the end of the first half to put Ramsbottom United 1-0 up was canceled out by Humphreys' goal in added time at the end of the first half. So 1-1 at the break they would go. Almondbury Woolpack's Brazier then in added time at the end of the second half, an absolute goal at the death secures Almondbury Woolpack, or at least makes them a little bit more secure in the fight against relegation. They go from being 3 points above the drop to 6 with a big win over 5th place Ramsbottom United. Cross Hills now, if they win that game in hand, they will move into the playoff positions. It's an absolute dogfight for those last playoff spots right now. But we are going up. It feels phenomenal. How could it not? We are going up. We have won the league. Post-match press conference. Let's kick this off with the first question from Carl Chandler, BBC Radio, Manchester. This is now Gary Collins at the Manchester Evening News. Um, uh, and so many areas result, like the stadium for one. Um, the title race was almost a four. I wouldn't say it was. There was never an issue though. Um, I'm always confident in my team. Always well prepared. The pre-match comments mean nothing. It's winning. Uh, I don't feel pressured by potential success. I shouldn't say that. Well, yeah, I don't feel. Today's a great moment. Yep. It's a brilliant feeling. Many people will be turning their thoughts to next season. Yep, I think so. Found it fascinating. Spaps picked up player of the match. He's a good player. He was really good tonight. Gives a platform upon to build consistent success. Boop. And boop. There we go. Done. Done with the press conference. So, board set initial budget, £72,000 per week, and a transfer budget of $3.9 million. We're not going to use any of it. Right. We have won. Our preseason odds were 250 to 1, and we won. So, it shows you how much the bookies know, which is very, very, very little. The board's delighted. Spap scores an easy victory. Player of the week, Marcel Donovan. We are going to have ourselves a little save just to be sure. But you know what this means now that we've won the title in the 10th division. You love to see it. We are going up. We're going to be going up to, arguably, without a shadow of a doubt, we're going to be going up to Northwest Counties League Premier Division. Broughton Amateurs are just blew that division away. So we're going to be playing the likes of these guys up here next season. So, but anyway, let me make my notes real quick, and that'll be that. So for those on the YouTube or watch this on the video on demand replay, thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next episode, the final two games of the season. Until then, take care.